Yeah, YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestlers Are Hypocrites. And for this edition, Volume 3, I've had a lot of people telling me to do something on this specific person for a while. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to give it some time to breathe, but fuck it. I like to give the people what they want. If you don't know who I'm talking about by now, this is my hypocrisy, Rhea Bloody Ripley. We can't leave this stone unturned, to be honest, because this woman, she's been getting away with it for a while. And just because you look good and just because you a muscular gothic mommy that, a lot of people be thinking about in a lot of ways, you can't get away with that. You can't do what you're going to do. You can't just run around here running roughshod over the entire roster and act like a lot of the stuff that's going on right now you didn't cause. You and your brother Damian Priest, the Terror Twins, both of y'all can't be running around here talking about this person's the problem, and it's like, well, all of those problems is kind of your fault. Like, if we go back to 2022, because this is when it all kind of transpired in the first place initially. It started with Liv Morgan, and that's why y'all beefing today. This is why y'all beefing over the championship. This is why Dom left. This is why Finn Balor is the way he is right now. Like, let's be for real. You got this ain't going to even be that long. Like, we can wrap this up within 4 minutes, I think. But let's start from 2022 if we going to do it. The whole idea of the Judgment Day was that there were no leaders, there was no narcissism, it was none of that, but it ended up being all of that. It all started when Rhea Ripley massacred her homegirl, Liv Morgan. None other than Liv Morgan. And see, being the wrestling connoisseur I am, I kind of already put two and two together at that time. Once they didn't win the tag team championships that initial time, I already knew, alright, we already know she's going to turn on Liv Morgan, and this is going to turn into a feud, or this is just going to be a one-off thing. It ended up being a 2-3 year thing. Let me proceed. Y'all got Damian Priest, y'all got Edge, y'all got Finn Balor, but before y'all got Finn Balor, y'all was going against Finn Balor. Y'all was going against Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Liv Morgan. And it was a nice, cute little 3-on-3 situation y'all had going on. But after all of that, after the smoke settled, what happened? Edge gets kicked out of the group. Because there's no leaders, there's no narcissism, there's no hate between us, there's no animosity. Yeah, I hear that, and I appreciate that. But let's continue. You guys beat Finn Balor into submission and said, you either going to join us or you're going to keep on getting these beatings. He was reluctant to join at first, then eventually joined. Then eventually the dominoes come down even more. Y'all get Dom. Massacre Dom multiple times right in front of his father, beating up his father right in front of him. The man felt like he had no choice. But this goes back to elementary school days when the girl that actually likes you is just mean to you the entire time, when in reality she likes you. It's kind of like the Hey Arnold situation. Get out of here, football head. Hey! Sucker! But behind closed doors, it's like, oh my God, Arnold, like, I love you. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's like, come on, like, let's be adults and call a spade here. Like, what are we doing? Furthermore, you guys beat up Dominic Mysterio, beat this man into submission. Now, not only is he in the Judgment Day, but now he got a muscle gothic mommy by his side, which is not actually too bad. But let's proceed, because it's still not right. It's still not right what you did, Rhea, and I'm not leaving this stone unturned. I am not finished with you. I don't think that's a pause, so I'm going to continue. Anyway, you beat this man into submission. Then Liv Morgan comes back into the picture. She's like, yo, I didn't forget what you did. You tried to put me on the shelf. You put me away for 6-9 months, dislocated shoulder, from a storyline perspective for the people who says, oh, it's scripted, it's fake. Let me continue. So, Liv Morgan comes back. She makes it very clear that she's coming after you. But now, that's the problem. She injures you, she attacks you, she massacres you, you're out for a month or so. Now you come back this big baby face and whatnot, and now we're gonna act like your actions wasn't the reason why this even came about in the first place. And yeah, you said, oh, I've done things in the past. Yeah, but that wasn't necessarily an apology. Like, a lot of times these wrestlers don't be understanding that once you turn face and you was a heel previously, an apology is in order. You can't just run around, oh yeah, well, I'm face now, so whatever I did when I was a heel does not matter anymore. No, it doesn't work like that. The hypocrisy is real. Like, that's what I meant by this is my hypocrisy. Long story short, Liv Morgan eventually takes Dom now too. Now you're even more furious because Dom said, fuck it, I'm leaving mommy for Liv Morgan. And now you're extra mad, but you're mad because you don't know how to compartmentalize the hurt that you're feeling. And it's okay because Mr. Watts got you covered. Understand this. It doesn't make sense that you're so mad when you really started this. This is like the definition of somebody riding a bike and putting a stick in the middle of the wheel and then being mad because you fell off. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way and it doesn't match. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate me some Liv Morgan, and I love me some Rhea Ripley, and I love me some Raquel Gonzalez as well. But we're not going to sit here and act like this is not your fault, Rhea, because this is 100% your fault, man. And I'm not mad at you, but I'm just calling a spade a spade. Damian Priest, you are... Yo, it's laughable. It's really just laughable because, yo, Damian, you're part of this too. You're mad that Finn Balor cost you the championship. And it's like, dude, do you not remember that you beat this man into submission until he joined the Judgment Day in the first place? Which means if you would have just left this man alone and left him be, this probably would have never happened. Now, would it? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just spitballing. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But if I'm missing something, let me know in the comments. But this has been another edition of Wrestlers Are Hypocrites. I'm dropping one every single week until we get to the bottom of this, because what are we even doing right now? I don't know. But I am out. Peace.